Alright guys, start off video. Normally I show what I buy at pawn shop. I don't usually show you what I get from the flea market. This flea market haul wasn't that great, I should say in bulk wise, but I got two things that I really need. And first of all, I've got this container and I'm gonna clean it up and probably make a video out of it, but I need a way to store my metal files and my extra files that I didn't put handles, or I've got right now I store my files on the end. I took screwdriver handles and I made handles for them and store them on the end there, and then I've got more stored here on the end on a magnet. But I still have probably 20 or 25 more files. But I needed a container to hold them, and this is an old metal toolbox. It's a socket box. I'm not sure what brand. It says Cal, American Cal, K-A-L Incorporated. I did see that. Anyways, I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna wrap my files in burlap and coat them in oil and store them in this container. That way they'll be good forever. Files shouldn't be together and shouldn't rub together. That keeps them from dinging and getting dull. Anyways, I've been looking for something for a long time. I think I recorded part of the video where I bought this. There's a gentleman there at the flea market that I like buying from. Jesus, however you want to pronounce it. Anyways, nice guy, really good guy. I like buying from him. He's always giving me good, decent prices. And an anvil. I don't need a big anvil, and number one, I don't want to pay $1,400 for a good old anvil, but believe it's narrow gauge, railroad track. Somebody's already tried. I'm going to finish it up, and a friend of mine here in town has a welding and has a milling machine. I'm going to have him mill part of this flat for me, give me a real nice spot. 12 bucks for this, which cheapest I could find on Facebook Marketplace is $35 for a 12-inch piece. So this has got a 1/4-inch steel plate, and it's definitely good enough to whale on. And what I mean by whaling, that's what I want. I wanted something that I could beat on and not damage. The problem is, I made a mistake here a couple weeks ago when I was working on something. I normally don't cuss, but here's what my dumb ass did. I'll show you something. I don't know if, I can't see with a viewfinder, but I cracked the back of my vise. So now it's something I gotta fix. They're not made to beat as hard as I was, and it just slight crack on it. So I'm probably go ahead and try to weld that and grind it back down, mill it back down. But this is old Buffalo, built in about the mid-70s. Yeah, it's probably Taiwanese, but the steel quality, they're just so expensive. I'm just mad at myself for cracking the silly thing. Now, I don't have to worry about it. That is what I want right there. I think what I'm going to do is actually bolt it down next to that vise. Clean it up, make it look nice. Mill it. I'm going to have a nice, about half of it nice flat, and I'll leave the rest of it rounded like this and clean this up here. I really don't need the shoehorn part of it. Anyways, the rest of this I did buy at the flea market. I got a total of $33 in all this. The box was $5. This was $12. And then, excuse me, $43. $43. Sorry, $43. This was $3, and this is an old Craftsman, and it's an old one with the C goes underneath the Craftsman emblem, which I like that. It's, I can't remember, Herbrand. It's an H circle. I got to figure out, remember who makes this. I don't have one this small. This actually I can use at work. You guys think, well, you know, it's just a small pipe wrench. Well, if you're dealing with brass or chrome plated items that you don't want jaws of teeth marring up your chrome, this is where this comes in handy. So I'm gonna clean this up, fix the teeth on it, or it's boogered up a little bit there and there, make it look good. I'm not sure the brand. It's made in America though, but I'll clean that up, make it look nice. This, most of you guys probably just think it's an Allen wrench. Well, it's made for old sockets. Turn of the century, 1900, 1910. A lot of your sockets were hexagon like this, and they used an Allen to turn your sockets. Nice find. Guy gave me this for 50 cents. It's a Klein. It's in good shape. Mechanically wise, teeth's not tore up. They actually look really good. The cutter's good. I'm gonna clean this up and put a new set of Klein coats on it, and I'll have me a nice pair of Klein needle nose pliers. I think these are like 27 bucks, 30 bucks, something like that new. So that'll be a nice find. Wild, W-I-D-L-D-E, excuse me. Somebody's ground on them a little bit, but these will clean up nice. I've got a full set of these now. I just like the Wild brand, always have. Been around for a long time. A lot of people don't know about the Wild slip joint. Some cool made in America Bonnie wrench, thin design. For you guys that like the thin design, that, you know, they're all, people think they're new. Well, they're not. They've been around for a long time. This one's been ground down a little bit, but I don't care. It's a nice wrench. Craftsman. There again, an old style Craftsman with the letter C, and the line goes underneath the Craftsman part of it. 5/8, 11/16. Yeah, they're good wrench. I like the offsets like these. These just work really good. Back in the day, when you were working on alternators on your old Chevrolets and stuff, you had to have something like this. Nice Utica Crescent wrench. I like this one. Smooth action, man. It's dirty, but it's Utica tools. Not sure the brand. I believe this is a Klein though. Klein and Sons. I believe this is an old Klein and Sons. But I think I got this for 50 cents. Bought this. US of A. It's old. Irwin, number 22. Really, I hate to say it, but I don't know how to use it that well, so I've got to figure it out. I've got a brace, I've got everything to use. These old tools like this, I think they're cool. Just like to have them. Tap, 50 cents, guys. USA made, not sure the brand, but it works good. Needs a little greasing, a little cleanup, but 50 cents, that's a good buy. $1. Gerber. I think new this sells for like 61 bucks. Suspension NXT, whatever that means. Anyways, it's just dirty, needs a thorough cleaning. It's all there. I can't pass it up for $1. Two unique finds. Made in USA. You got a You got 3/4 on both ends. Got a box in. I like these style, these old style. I wish they still made these. And then got another one here, and I believe this is 5/8, 9/16, sorry. Anyways, I'm not sure if both are the same size. This one's 5/8 here and 9/16 there. Those are some cool wrenches. You run across these. Yeah, these last forever. Not sure, the little nippers, I believe these might be Craftsman, but the teeth are good. Just need to be cleaned. This I bought, take to work. I believe it's a Husky, yep. It's in rough shape, but I'm gonna take it apart and see how it does work, but really rough. Check the rust out in that. That's pretty, I don't know, guys leave their tools in the water toolbox, excuse me. Let's see, I bought this because I've never seen an Atkins, Atkins. I've never seen a file like this at this brand, so I'm gonna, it's actually not in bad shape. It's got some nicks on the outside edge right through there. They're pretty bad. But I'm going to clean up the edge and have a small little short file. I like the handle on it. Clean it up, make it look nice. But I think I paid $3 for this and $3 for that. Pretty sure all total I got $43 in this mess. Which, like I said, I wanted that. He started out at $20 for this. And I offered him 10 and he wouldn't take it, so I just walked off, and then he hollered at me while I was walking away 15, and I just shook my head, and I already didn't want it. And then he came back, we walked up and actually said take it for 12, and I said hell yeah, so I took it for 12 bucks. Like I said, I'm mad at myself for cracking my anvil on my big vise, but being stupid. But now I've got this, I can beat on this and not worry about damaging. And then I'm gonna make a video, because there's nothing out there on how to store your files, and I didn't want to store it in PVC. That was my next, I was going to wrap them up and stick them in PVC, but I think I'm going to wrap them up in burlap and oil them and stick them in this, and I'm just going to leave the rail in there. I don't care. But anyways, $5, 12 bucks, and the rest I've got, like I said, 43 bucks in all this, which sounds like a lot, but this little cheap little homemade anvil will, it's more than I need. I'm not going to be forging anything per se. If I need, usually if I bend metal, I use my acetylene torch to bend metal. I hardly use my acetylene to cut anything anymore since I got the plasma cutter, but the cutting torch, the acetylene cutting torch, is so versatile, and you can use it to bend metal. You can use it kind of like a forge. Yeah, it's expensive if you're running a lot of propane, I mean a lot of acetylene, but it doesn't matter to me. When I need it, I need it. So, plus I can take the torch, acetylene torch, out in the field, or put it in the back of my truck if I have to go somewhere. But I thought you guys might, you know, I'm always talking about flea market. I got a couple of pictures of the flea market in Oklahoma City, or I think it's Midwest City. I can't tell which, they're all suburbs, are about the same up there. It's just north of Tinker Field. You're actually 1 block away from Tinker Air Force Field. It's been there, I think, since '52. It only takes about 4 hours, 5 hours to actually go through the whole thing. During the spring and summer, you have a lot of vendors, But there's 2 of them I like to see. This one gentleman, Jesus, I like going through his. He's the one that sold me the box. I think the Wild. I bought a lot from him previously. This time he really, my friend did buy some Klein screwdrivers from him. He got 3 Kleins. I think he got them for 10 bucks, 8 or 10 bucks, 3 Klein screwdrivers. It's either 8 or 10, and I don't know if you price Klein screwdrivers, you know, just a screwdriver alone is close to 21 by itself. He did find a really good buy, though. He found a Klein Hvac screwdriver. It's missing 1 tip, Phillips, and I got one to give to him, but he bought it for $1, and it was brand new, and the guy sold it to him for $1, and it was 33 bucks new. It's $33.53 new, and it's an Hvac with a Schrader valve release on it. It's a nice one, plus the nut driver on it. It's one of the coolest little Klein screwdrivers I've ever seen. Anyways, I'll post this and a picture of Jesus, and I hope I have enough video of the flea market I'll show you guys. But if you're ever in northwest Oklahoma City or up in that area, I know a lot of you guys not from around here that see this, but if you're ever over here in Oklahoma on the weekend, it's every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, there's really some good buys. That's where I started. After my fire, I bought a lot of tools up there just because I needed them, and it was a good place to buy. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm rambling. Just thought you might like to see. I've been buying a lot lately, so I got to start cleaning. I got more than I really need or have time to clean right now, so I need to get started doing something. Y'all have a good evening and enjoy. Hope you guys, like me, find some good finds. All right, guys, I just want to, I made a mistake. I said $43 for all this stuff. $33 because I'm adding in his screwdrivers. So my portion was $33. 5, 12, it's $3. That's 6. So there's 23, and then the rest of this was made up the rest. That's $33 for all of it, though. But I just wanted to clarify that because I kept saying 43, and I think I'm wrong. Anyways, I'll probably post this part of it at the beginning of my video just to let you guys know that I screwed up. I want to make sure that you guys know that even at $43, I'd been happy with what I got. But usually the pawn shop, you can get some pretty good deals, but sometimes at pawn shop you get some junk in mixed with the stuff you buy. But this, when you go to flea market, you can pick and choose exactly what you want. That being said, there was one individual there this time that I kicked myself for not doing it. He literally had a box and a Porter cable. It was one of them huge 5-piece carry bags that the Sawzall and everything comes in. He's going to sell everything in those to the box and the bag for 50 bucks. And I thought, nah, I didn't need it. I got too many to do. There was probably over 100 sockets of different makes, Taiwan, Chinese, American, and there was probably as many wrenches, slip joint pliers, pair pliers, and mind you, a lot of this stuff was rusty, light surface rust. But there was, now I look back at it, there was probably close to $400 worth of tools in those, if not more. And now I wish I would have bought them. If anything, just take them to work and give them to the guys and have them clean them and give them to the guy. There's a young man at work I'd like to give him tools to because he's just starting out. But anyways, Yeah, sometimes you just let things slip through, but I wanted to make sure that I corrected myself on that. Anyways, thank you. It's worth that. It's worth $5. For you guys on my channel, this is I buy a lot of stuff from the flea market, and this is one of the places I buy. Gentleman right here is always giving me good deals.
Jesus.
Oh, who's that?
Jesus.
Jesus. Jose. Jose always gives me good deals. I just thought I'd show you. And he's got this, and all those bins are full. Everything here. There's just a little bit of everything. And like I say, I buy from out here quite a bit. And he has got everything. I mean, and he's good to deal with. You make a big purchase, he will. I saw a Vaughn hammer here earlier. Yeah, that's a Vaughn. Anyways, thought I'd show you guys. Thank you.